I mean, like really, really, because everyone is different, right? 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 Everyone is different. What? I mean, like really, because everyone is different, right? Right? Everyone is different. What? I think that might be enough. I had to just push play, even though, a lot of people tend to like get on YouTube and they have to have their makeup done, their hair done, and everything, right? Ignore this. This is my Echo show. And I knew she was going to do that. Once I said Echo, because that's her wake up name. But she doesn't follow me. But so now that's just going to be in the way. So but it's a lot, I feel like, that people tend to deal with in life mentally, that I can honestly and truly see. The whistle is my phone messages, but that I can see why people tend to get on drugs or alcoholism or whatever, become like crackheads or alcoholics and stuff like that, right? Based off the fact that we deal with so much shit in life. So it's just like, not saying that I'm going to become an alcoholic or a crackhead or jump on drugs or some shit like that, but over time, everybody has their own story, So many people have their own story. So depending on how your brain is set up and how you deal with shit, that's the outcome. That's what people will see. That's, what, you'll have that gravitation as far as people gravitating towards you or whatever it is that you attract based off of your mentality alone. So it's early as hell in the morning, and I was just thinking, because I guess, I'm an orphan, so I don't have both parents, and I come from a very affectionate family, and that's just all I know. So losing my dad at 12 and losing my mom at I can never fucking remember. It was 7 years ago. I just turned 39 today, so, and it's been 7 years in June, so maybe 32, maybe 30. I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. But I guess my brain tends to kind of block that out at what age I was when I lost my mom. So, but 12 is just really vivid, like it was yesterday with both parents, but just that age, I don't know. I tend to remember more before I lost my mom before she got diagnosed with ALS. So if she was diagnosed and prognosed in 2010, here it is 2021, then everything just pretty much is a blur after that, because due to mental trauma of getting the news. So I tend to remember a lot of shit before 2010 than I do after 2010. So it's like anterograde amnesia, because my hippocampus is a tad bit damaged. So unless it's beat into my head verbally, I won't really remember it. So, or if I'm constantly repeating it, then I probably will. But that's just some of the mental shit that I tend to deal with. And so I'm also becoming like this loner over time, like especially with the past 2 years after, my breakup, because he was like my everything. So, which I know so many people say that, you know, you're not supposed to make a person your everything because you're supposed to have your life outside of this. But the world comes up with so many different quotes that just doesn't apply to a lot of people because they just don't see the same shit. You just be like, the fuck you mean? Like when they say, oh, well, you're supposed to make yourself happy. Don't look for another person to make you happy. I mean, that's a lot to put on a person. I get that. But I don't see anything wrong with making a person happy. I mean, if I love them and I want them to be happy, then I'll do what I can to make them happy. Long as they communicate with me and let me know what makes them happy and what makes them unhappy. That way I can stick to what I want to apply to them as far as making them happy. But that's another thing I tend to do as far as my mind is controlled, well, is consistent of, then I'll be all over the place. It's hard to really have friends because a lot of people don't deal with the same shit that you deal with, or have never gone through the same shit that you've gone through. So a lot of people aren't created equally, of course, because everyone is different. My favorite quote, I say this all day, every day. Can definitely remember that. Everyone is different. But at the same time, it's just like, if you don't have understanding people in your life, then you'll find yourself explaining what it is that you go through a lot. And no one should really have to do that because we all deal with our own shit, you know? And so dealing with your own shit, it's like you tend to feel some type of way and get upset. Like I've gone to the point where I don't see it's a point to get upset anymore, right? Because again, if I can't control it, I can't control it. If it's uncontrollable, yeah, our emotions get the best of us and we feel some type of way based off of what it is that pissed us off. But there's literally no fucking point. But at the same time, so many people are putting how they need to protect their peace out into the atmosphere and into the universe and stuff. And that's really good to do. Like, I feel like everybody should protect their peace, but I think a lot of people are afraid to do the things that they need to do in order to protect their peace. And what I mean by that is, if you have people that are in your life that aren't beneficial to you in any way, and you're afraid to just let them go or distance yourself from them, or those people that don't understand, like, you have to have people in your life that are beneficial to you and that are understanding. And I've learned over time, you tend to learn the shit like this, like so much stuff, and become very intelligent to things based off of everything you've been through in your life. And so, like, I wish that I've known all the things that I know now and is in the process of learning when I was, you know, a kid. Because of course my life would have went a totally different way, but at the same time, we learn more when we go through shit. And I've been through a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of shit in life. So it's just like, as you learning shit teaches you, like, or, you know, as you go through shit, you learn, and learning shit teaches you, like, that's a hot stove, don't touch it. You know how it goes. But some people just like to relive their past mistakes over and over and over because they don't know any other way to live or to cope with what it is that they've been through or going through. But I say all of that to say, I used to judge alcoholics and drug addicts so much coming up, even though my family on both sides are full of them. Like, I come from a whole bloodline of, like, especially alcoholics, and I drink a lot. I even have my own home bar, but I'm a functioning drinker. Like, I can drink and then know my limit sometimes, and then sometimes I don't know my limit, and then, you know, compulsively function, but maybe not, I don't know. We all have our own definition to everything in the world, even if there's really a real definition to things. So what may be considered functioning to me might not be considered functioning to others. But again, everyone is different. But I truly understand why people turn to so many things in life that takes them out of the element of themselves, due to the fact that sometimes you just don't know how to deal with the mental shit that you deal with on a daily basis. So yeah, I just had to say that real quick because I have my ways of coping too. Hopefully I don't turn out to look like the shit that I've been through, or I could look like the shit that I've been through to other people, and some people I probably don't, but teach their own. Again, everyone is different, so we all think and see things differently. But I understand. I truly do now. I truly understand now. And since I don't have a parent to call and actually say all those things to now and have these conversations with, maybe I can reach somebody else and be like, you know what, I get it. Everything you said, I felt that. You know, you're gonna always reach somebody, even if it's just one fucking person.